Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, my name is Shofia Kamal. Here I would like to practice the way how to teach recount text by using task-based learning and the important elements of task-based learning. And the implementation of it is included on my lesson plan. The lesson plan's link will also be attached on the link that I will send, the link that I will send on e-learning, which is the link of my video. There will also be link of the lesson plan. Well, yeah, here I would like to focus myself on the way how to teach. In practice in teaching recount text. So let me start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students. How are you today? I hope all of you are doing well. I would like to ask, do you still remember what kind of thing that I asked you to bring in this meeting? Well, yeah, it is. I asked you to bring a picture that describes your unforgettable experience. It can be a picture of you, the picture of place that you that where the picture of place where your unforgettable experience happened. It can be anything in form of picture. So well, yeah, I see that every single one of you have bring the picture. I'm glad to know that all of you have brought it. Well, yeah, today we will learn about recount text. So here is the picture of man who fell into a pond. Maybe some of you have the same experience. I don't know. Maybe it is about unforgettable experience. Well, I would like to ask some of you. Well, Fuza, why do you bring a picture of kids in her birthday? Also, your experience happened on your birthday, your unforgettable experience. Well, that must be great. And Zia, why do you bring a picture of a playground? Also, your unforgettable experience was when you met your friends on playground. That must be amazing. I can't wait to hear your story. So yeah, do you know the reason why I ask you to bring a picture of that describes your unforgettable experience? It is because recount text is a text about experience in the past. That is the reason why I ask you to bring a picture of your experience. So before you create the recount text, I want you to know, you have to know about WH questions. Have you ever heard about it? Well, yeah, WH questions contains of what, when, where, why, who, and how. By answering the WH questions, you can create a story. The answers from these questions can help you in creating a story. So the first one is what. What is about things or event. The second is when. It is about a time. And the third one is where. It is about place. And the fourth one is why. It is about reason. And the fifth one is who. It is about person. And the last one is how. It is about manner. It is about storyline, how the story happened, the sequence of the story, and how the story happened, the manner. And yeah, by answering these questions, you can create a story. And then I will give you the example of WH questions and its answer. It is questions about the experience of falling into a pond. And yeah, the first one is about what? It is about the event. What is the most unforgettable experience that you have? I fell into a pond. When did it happen? It is about the time. It happened when I was on elementary school. And where is about the place? Where did it happen? It happened at my uncle's house. And the next one is why? Why it is about the reason, because of the event. Why did it happen? It happened because my cousin suddenly hit me with his bike. And the next one is who. It is about a person. And it can be about people. And who was on the scene? My sisters, my brother, and my cousin was watching me falling. And how? It is about the way how it happened. It is about the manner. And it is also about the opinion, your opinion about your experience and the way how you react to it. It happened in a sudden, and I automatically lost my balance. Then I fell. It is about manner and the story in sequence. It is happened in a sudden, then you fell. And it was so embarrassing. I literally wanted to run away from people because of embarrassment. It is about your feeling. It is about your opinion about the way how you react to your experience. Now you have master the way how to answer the WH question that is based on your personal experience, and that answer can help you in creating a story. So now you can structuring a short story about a unforgettable experience from your WH questions answer. Here is the way how to structure a short story about unforgettable experience. Your answers, which is answered in the form of sentences, can be compiled into a paragraph that form a short story about your unforgettable experience. The first one is the first sentence is I fell into a pond. It is the answer from what question? And it happened when I was on elementary school. It is where I was at my uncle's house. Oh, I'm sorry. It happened when I was on elementary school. It is about when I was at my uncle's house. It is about where it happened because my cousin suddenly hit me with his bike. It is about why my sisters, my brother, and my cousin were watching me falling. It is about who, and it happened in a sudden, and I automatically lost my balance. Then I fell. Is a sequence the answers of how? It was so embarrassing. I literally wanted to run away from people because of embarrassment. It is also the reason. It is also the answer of how, which is about how you feeling, about your opinion, about the way how you react to your experience. Now you know how to structure a short story from compiling your answers of WH questions. Now it's time to identify the short story structure. How to identify it? Because there are some parts, the important parts that you have to know in the short story. And it helps you to know the structure of the short story. There are three parts. The first one is written in red, the second one is written in blue, and the last one is written in green. So the red part is the background or introduction or the orientation, and it is the answer of what, when, where, why, and who. And the second one is main event or sequence, the story sequence, and the story in detail, and the manner and about the way how story happened. It is the answer of questions how about manner. And the last one is also the answer from how, which creates the reorientation. The how is about the opinion, about the feeling, about the way how you react to your experience. So it was so embarrassing. I literally wanted to run away from people because of embarrassment. It's about how and about the way how you're feeling. And this is the reorientation. So the structure of the short story, there are three components of the short story about experience. The first one is orientation, the second one is main event, the last one is reorientation. Now you have understood that we have to create story from the WH questions answer and the structure and the structure of the story, and we have to identify it, and we have to create it from the WH questions answer. I want you to create short story based on your unforgettable experience, based on the picture that you have bring in 15 minutes. You can start from now. But before that, you have to know the steps. The first one is you have to answer these WH questions, and it helps you in creating the story. And you have to answer all of the components. And then the second one is after you answer those questions, you have to combine the answers, the sentence into a paragraph, and you have to identify which is the background, which is the main event, which is the reorientation. That it is same with the explanation that I have told you earlier. And the last one is you have to use the picture that you have to support the details of your source story about your experience. Also, the picture that you bring will help your friends to have better visions about the unforgettable experience that you have. You can start from now. 15 minutes. Now you have created your short story about your unforgettable experience. I will form you into a group. The group consists of two, so you are in pair with your chairmate. So you have to tell your chairmate about your unforgettable experience and about the picture that you bring. And you have to describe the picture that you bring, the reason why you bring the picture, and how the picture describe your unforgettable experience. So yeah, you have to exchange your story with your chairmate. You have 10 minutes to exchange your story starts from now. Now, since you have exchanged your story, your task is to retell your chairmate's story in front of the class, and you have to explain about the picture that your chairmates bring. You have to come in front of the class one by one. You have two minimum minimum and the 3 minutes for the maximum of your performance time. You have to retell your chairmate's unforgettable experience and explain the picture that they bring. Now you can come in front of the class, and any one of you can be the first one to perform. Starts from now. Time is yours, students. Well, excellent. Since I have correct some of your pronunciation and your the language structures that you use on your story, now I want to recall some of the materials. I want to ask you some questions and you have to answer. Any one of you can answer. What is the WH questions? Well, that's right. Give example of WH questions and answer. That's a good example. Thank you so much. What is the three components of short stories about unforgettable experience structure? What is the story structure? Yeah, that's right. There are three structure. You have explained it so well. Good job. And the last one is explain the relation between WH questions and the story structure. Well, you've explained so well. Good job. Thank you so much. Excellent. Now, you have to know that recount text structure is same with the short stories about experience structure. So there are three. You can mention it with me. So there are introduction, main event, and reorientation. Yeah, recount text is structured by these three components, which is same with the short stories about experience structure. The difference is, since the short story is written in one paragraph, in recount text, every points, which is 3 point, every 1 point should be written in one paragraph. So recount text should at least consist of three different paragraphs. The first paragraph is about introduction, the second one is main event, and the last one is about reorientation. So well, yeah, since you've mastered the way how to create short story about your unforgettable experience, from answering the WH questions and the structure of the short stories experience, the short story about experience, and the structure of the recount text, which is same. I want you to create a recount text. You have to perform it in front of the class for next week meeting, and after that you have to choose one of your classmates story and retell it. You have to choose one of your classmates story that you find so unique, so interesting, and so so unique in according to your point of view. You can choose one of your classmates and you have to retell their stories as well. And you have also you have to bring a picture that describes your experience on the next meeting. It is same with this meeting, but this meeting is about short story about your unforgettable experience. But the next meeting is the recount text of your experience. You can tell any experience, either it's sad, happy, or embarrassing, or also unforgettable experience as well. Yep, that was all from me. I hope that you can learn a lot about the material that I have explained to you today about WH questions, about the way how to structure short story, about unforgettable experience, about the way how to create recount tags. And I hope that this material is beneficial for you for today and for your future. Yep, thank you so much. I'm sorry if you find some mistakes throughout my teaching. And yeah, let's end this class by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Thank you so much, students. Have a great day. I can't wait to see your performance on the next meeting. And the way you tell, I can't wait to watch you retell your friends' stories. And yeah, thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great day.